We're here with Saad Hammad, the CEO of FlyBe, on the Not Legacy show. Because he's the Not Legacy CEO. He's shaken things up at FlyBe, slapped people around, and changed things. And it's a great, nice and purple-looking airline right behind us today. Saad, thanks for joining us on Not Legacy show.
My pleasure. Good to be here.
So, Saad, you've turned this airline around. You've just taken the bull by the horns and turned it around. What did you learn from, bring from EasyJet while you were there that you did here that really worked?
I think the biggest thing is to create a fact-based management process.
Fact-based?
Absolutely. So, entrepreneurial businesses can go for so long in terms of seat-of-the-pants decision-making, but there comes a point where the complexity and scale of the business overwhelms the ability of one individual or a group of individuals to do stuff in their heads.
Right.
So I think one of the biggest things has been to build up an analytical culture and an analytical decision-making process. So that's really helped us make good economic decisions for the company.
So you can scale then,
That's right.
Right, that's very interesting. One of the things you tackled though was culture.
That's right.
Right,
Huge.
and it was, it was gloomy mood, grey weather, grey skies. How did you change that around?
I think a number of things. I mean, the most important thing was to signal to the whole organization we're going to be doing things very differently.
Right.
That we're not bound by convention, that actually we could do things, from other sectors that were relevant to our situation.
Right.
And one of the things we wanted to do to start off to signal this cultural change was the whole purpleization, that we wanted to stand out, that this is not business as usual anymore.
There's a purple brand.
Exactly, it's a purple brand and a purple culture, and really focused on what does purple mean in terms of behavior, not just as a sort of a livery or a brand presentation. So we have something called the 5 Ps that summarize the purple behavior or the culture we want to build. P for performance, so we want to drive performance in our company. P for people focus. We're a people business. So we want, people in our organization to be focused on each other and on the customer, the end customer finally. P for positivity. So not only to come with problems, but also solutions to those problems. P for passion for going the extra mile. So that's the 4th P. And the final P, and again, this is very unconventional in the context of what we're trying to achieve, P for playfulness.
Playfulness, that's nice.
Because we want people to have fun in their daily lives. And if you have fun in your job, you're going to do a great job, and you're going to create a happy environment for customers, and they'll enjoy flying with you time and again. And so those are the 5 Ps.
That's fantastic. And you even had Mexican dancers coming in,
That's right. So we signaled that, it's no longer business as usual. We started off by dressing the whole senior management team in Mexican outfits, and we hired a mariachi band to accompany us on a tour of all our bases to signal to the world we're moving from an environment of monochrome and darkness to an environment of color, of joy, of vibrancy, that this business had a future, an exciting and a happy future.
And were you thinking of doing purple pilot uniforms as well?
Well, that's something we tried. Unfortunately, our pilots are quite conservative. Our pilots generally are very conservative. But we managed to have, in the final version of the uniform, purple accents on the jacket and on on the arms and on the lapel. So hopefully, that will reinforce the purpleness that we're trying to create.
Right. That's interesting. Now, Brexit is of course a hot topic, right? What do you suggest as a long-term alternate to Heathrow's expansion with Brexit potentially looming?
Well, I think Brexit, you've seen what's happened. They've delayed the decision on southeast runway development at Gatwick or Heathrow in the southeast of England. So we've been pushing the government to open up Northolt.
It's
a RAF base, which is, it's a 10-15 minute ride from Heathrow.
Really?
And, currently, although it's a military airport, it's the predominant use. The Royals use it, but the predominant use actually is by VIPs in their very noisy executive jets. So we've proposed to open it up for the people, Northolt for the people, rather than for the privileged few. And that would give connectivity to the UK regions that we've been trying to, persuade the government to help us create, because we want the economy in the whole of Britain to be for the whole of Britain, not just for the southeast of England. And so we felt this is a great opportunity for the government to do something, given all these delays around runway expansion at Gatwick and Heathrow.
Now that's an unconventional idea, and I hope that Britain soon finds a leader you can take it up with as well. So the next part of this interview is what we call this rapid fire round.
Okay, go ahead.
What's your favorite book?
SPQR, Mary Beard.
Mary Beard. What are you reading right now?
I'm reading the history of the Roman emperors by Suetonius, the 12 Lives.
Okay, interesting. Your favorite airline?
My favorite, it's got to be FlyBe.
All right, that was a loaded question. Okay, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say Virgin Atlantic?
Red.
Red. Okay, that brand right there. What was the first word when I say A380?
Great experience. Surprisingly good experience.
Yeah, 787. Have you been on that?
I've seen it. I haven't been on it.
Okay. What about C series?
C series. Interesting.
Interesting. What about Q400?
Wonderful.
That's nice. What's the best piece of career advice you've ever received?
Ask lots of questions.
Ask lots of questions. And what would you advise your 20-year-old self?
Enjoy the journey as well as getting to the destination.
That's fantastic, Saad. Thank you so much for your thoughts. Keep doing the things not legacy way, and all the best.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.